We'll be starting on the aspect of problem solving. Are video games so fun because there are problems to overcome? Then why is having problems in real life not as enjoyable? Now you might be thinking it's because there's no risk involved with games. You fail to defuse a terrorist bomb, then you can start again. Then why is then solving a maths problem as enjoyable? There's no risk involved with that unless you're quickly finishing off homework during the middle of class. Is it because of the level of satisfaction that it provides you? Sure, there's some satisfaction when you finish your homework, but you wouldn't have done it at the start if it was optional. Is it because defusing a terrorist bomb is much more interesting? If it were up to me, I'd rather stick with solving maths in real life than defusing a bomb. Unless I have the skill and someone pay me after. That's a hint for you, but for now we will pass problem solving.
Well, are most games fun because they are so-called murder simulators? It doesn't sound very likely, but many psychologists have proposed this theory. There have been known games where there is no defined storyline, and all you do is smash buildings and pull apart people. Many of these games are greatly enjoyed and met with enthusiasm. But why? Do humans enjoy killing, or in a broader sense, destruction? Now's time for the answers.
People often play excessively violent games to reduce stress and aggression. Studies show that angry children are less so after playing violent games for more than half an hour. For example, it's somewhat comforting when you imagine your most hated enemy being run through by 100 spears. Though this isn't usually the reason why bloody games are popular. So yes, it seems the theory that humans love smashing buildings and pulling apart people isn't entirely wrong. People also play violent games, such as Grand Theft Auto, as a way to experience adventure, face their fears, or simply to get an adrenaline rush. In a certain way, the fact that there is no risk does actually contribute to the reason why gaming is so fun. For example, if skydiving was absolutely free and there was no risk of dying, then people would be jumping off again and again. Additionally, if the violence theory was proved true, then it's fun to play games where you shoot heaps of terrorists or invade the country next door.
Everyday life may seem quite dull and uneventful after an hour of fast-paced gaming. This encourages the gamers who are let down by the repetitiveness of life to play games again and again. Compare commanding your army to stacking books. It's obvious which option one would take. This demanding gameplay is usually accompanied with an interesting plot, which urges you to follow it, often at a fast pace. We've all read books which have helped us absorb, and this feeling is quite alive in video games.
Multiplayer games are entertaining because they provide an abundance of opportunities for player competition and cooperation. Teamwork and friendship flourish when people pursue a common goal. Wisecracks and rivalries run hot as players compete. It's a great feeling when you win a team deathmatch on Call of Duty, but even better when you know your teammates are not mindless AI, but real people who probably have the same feeling you do.
Games provide the perfect combination of challenges and rewards. The difficulty of challenges are perfectly balanced by developers to be just completable while still keeping the fun aspect. Games allow you to assume the role of characters that way surpass your capabilities, giving players confidence and feelings of accomplishment when they finally finish the game.
Games allow the gamer to assume the role of someone they aren't or can't be in real life, and do see and experience something they can't or they would like to. Research shows that humans like to place themselves in the shoes of the character they play as. Assuming the role of a monster hunter in a fantasy world is much more interesting than an office job. A game can be more fun when you get the chance to act and be like your ideal self, says Dr. Andy something. Aside to playing games, and what makes them fun is that it gives people the chance to think about a role they would ideally like to take, and then get a chance to play that role. Humans are naturally curious, and the ability to try out completely different personalities at a few clicks of a mouse is obviously part of the appeal of video games.
Finally, games are so engaging just because they are fun. It is a nice feeling when you eliminate that pesky player, complete the puzzle, or win the war.